TOMz.
Sanibonani bantu baseMzansi, welcome to you and you wozango buningi benu, because this is the biggest and the best sci-tech show in the land. Besibiza bafethu sibiza teenagers on a mission. Monana SABC 1 Mzansi for sure.
Yes, the two awesome birds have just landed bafethu Njeng and Joyolo. We are ready to take you guys into another beautiful, exciting journey into the world of life science and technology. And I'm glad we are celebrating a very important day to all South Africans.
Absolutely right. Now namhlanje bafethu marks the day when literally everything yashintsha lana eMzansi. A day in history that we celebrate and call a Freedom Day.
Yes, njengoba nani libhiyozele lelanga emakhaya, nathi we also celebrating it here on Teenagers on a Mission.
Absolutely right. So grab a chair, grab some snacks ngoba kusazoba mnandi ngempela bafethu. Sifuna kabantu kahle iFreedom Day imayelana nani.
Let's go get him.
Let's go.
Letsatsi la Tokolohe is a national public holiday e leng hore ra iketeka ka di 27 tsa April selemo se seng le se seng. Re le keteka letsatsi leo ka lebaka la hore ho ile wa ba le democracy mo Afrika Borwa. Hantle Tokolohe yona e tshwe hore ebile ho baneng e le bohlokwa haholo. Since the arrival of colonial explorers in the Cape ka 1652, ho na le batho ba itseng ma Afrika Borwa ba leng hore they were controlled and dominated. Mo bokamoso ba rona Tokolo e tlo tsho horeng le democracy ya rona mo Afrika Borwa. Re tlo testa di skills tsa hao ha re bapala the TOMz quiz.
Alright, Mzansi, it's that time again where we get to interact with you guys via social media. Namhlanje bafethu sibuza ukuthi kahle kahle iFreedom Day ichaza ukuthini kuwena as umuntu omusha. Let's see what you guys had to say kwinkundla zethu zokuxhumana. Oqala ke siphethe uSisipho uthi yena iFreedom Day means that I'm simply free. I can do whatever I want, but also I have to be responsible while at it. Nice one. Owesibili ke siphethe uMzwakhe uthi ke yena iFreedom Day kumina ichaza ukuthi ke ngumuntu okhulekile futhi ngingaphila noma nice one, bafethu. Please do keep those comments coming in on social media. On Facebook, we are TOMz. On Twitter, at TOMz_SABC_1. Let's go and say Batini. Let's go, guys. Alright, Mzansi, we've heard what you guys had to say on social media, so it's only fitting which is like ekagiso etutopele secondary school. Right about now, mina siswam lana siswam ubani igama lakho?
Kilebogile Ditheko.
Na namhlanje siswam nasibongaza iFreedom Day. Mina ngifuna ukwazi, what does freedom mean to you njengomuntu omusha?
Freedom Day kona imina gore like since it's after apartheid, youth is free to do anything that they want, and we're even able to do other languages like English and Afrikaans, and even those who speak English, they are able to speak our home languages.
Isho ukuthi ngaba free ukwenza izinto since abantu bakudala abo baba bethu bebengakwazi ukufumana education right boma abantu education wise. Kusho ukuthi thina as a youth is ne chance ukuthi sibe something in life.
And futhi kubalekile ukuthi sazi ukuthi leyo freedom leyo also comes with responsibilities, right?
Yeah,
absolutely. So mina ngifuna ukwazi lolu suku lubaluleke kangakanani lana eMzansi?
eMzansi lusuku lubaluleke kakhulu because our forefathers bayilwele ukuthi sizothola a better future, just like bona nasemaclassroom wethu amahle nama-learners bakhona ukuthola impahla emahali esikoleni so that they can come and baze esikoleni bazofunda, even ama-food scheme, so bazothola food ukuthi bazokhona uku-associate eclassini.
So namhlanje we're celebrating Freedom Day and we're looking into the history of this day, and we also want to find out ukuthi kahle kahle lelanga leli lisho ukuthini. Check this video out.
Letsatsi la Tokolo is a national public holiday. The first democratic elections ka mahara constitution ya rona entšha. Letsatsi leo hele gona o thusa batho ba bangata mo Afrika Borwa hore ba ska hlola ba hatella ka lebaka la slavery, colonialism le system e leng gore e kgethola batho e bitsang gore ke apartheid. Letsatsi le mo Afrika Borwa le tsho gore batho ba leng in political power o tshwantse gore he ba ska kgethola batho ba bang ka lebaka la mmala wa letlalo la bona. Freedom Day e hlopa batho ba ile gore ba lwanetse tokolo ya rona ka nakong tsa apartheid. The colonial explorers go Cape ka 1652, the British and the Dutch colonialism ile ya qala ho fitela ka 1948 ke mo leng gore wile wa fitla apartheid e leng gore e entse ke the National Party. Intense resistance ile ya qala ke batho ba mo Afrika Borwa ka gore ba sebedise international boycott against apartheid ebile hebele ba lo ntate Nelson Mandela ka 1990 but tlosele the banning of the political parties and organizations such as the African National Congress e qarileng ka 1912. Ka 1993 a non-racial constitution ile ya fitla he mo Afrika Borwa ka di 27 tsa April ka 1994 ke tsatsi le leng gore batho kaofela mo Afrika Borwa ne ba lebelletse gore ba vote.
Of the 22.7 million eligible voters, a number of 19.7 people voted in the first democratic elections for 1994.
Absolutely right, and the ANC on Ayele to get 12.2 million votes, and that is like 63% of the votes, right?
Yeah.
And Futhi occupier around about 252 out of 400 seats in parliament.
Guys, Tina freedom issue hit us up on our social media pages. Bills. We'll be back.
Freedom.
Welcome back, Bafeti. You guys still tuning to SABC Mzansi for sure. If you want to communicate with us, it's easy. On Facebook, see TOMz. On Twitter, see TOMz_SABC_1.
Absolutely. Right now, namhlanje Bafeti Spiyozela, one of the most important national holidays.
Yeah.
Actually, it's my personal favorite because this holiday actually brought South Africans together Elana Mzansi in 1994.
Yes, better understand this day. Christopher at the Apartheid Museum, La Ejozi. To better find out, what does this day mean to South Africans?
Huh? Oh yes, Mzansi, it's that time again. We are back yet again with another sizzling hot mission. Namhlanje Bafethu, we all the way at the Apartheid Museum. So funa kabanzi Bafethu Freedom Day. Igama Bafethu siya, and you know the drill by now. I cannot do this mission thing alone. I do have a teenager on standby.
Igama lami uZandile Mashelwane, and ngathanda ukuthi TOMz insize ngokuthi ngazi more about Freedom Day of 2018.
Alright, so I'm going to tell you what, today is the 27th of April, and that can only mean one thing and one thing only. It is, of course, Freedom Day. So namhlanje ke silana at the Apartheid Museum. So funa kabanzi ngokuthi suka phi nokuthi ke what are some of the activities and also the fallen heroes that actually partook in ukulwa for Freedom Day, right?
Let's do
this mission thing. Sawona Budwami? Ngiyaphila njani?
Okay, igama ngumduduzo ngakashabalala isibongo. I'm a tour guide la Apartheid Museum.
Oh, a tour guide?
Yeah.
So namhlanje sitholi tour.
Yeah, you are going to have a tour. We can start right away.
Start right away?
Yes.
Right, cool.
So the museum actually begins over here when you see this pond. It has to do with the renewal of people's lives after the Heart of Darkness, which was apartheid itself. And just above, we've got highly inspirational words which were spoken by Nelson Mandela when he came out of prison. He said to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. So indeed, it has to do with freedom. You know, Nelson Mandela managed to do the most difficult thing, which is to forgive. So we actually can learn from him in order for us to take this country forward with a very informed decision and to attain our transformation.
Alright, now my pillars way too. So I'll chill about.
Okay, firstly, I would like to talk more about this bench here. Back then, non-white people were not allowed to sit on this bench. Okay, it was going to be a problem for you. But today we go to different parks and we sit, you know, wherever, irrespective of whether you're black or you're white. Just a simple thing, a bench, but we could not sit because of our skin color.
Now, Budwami, let's get straight into the 7 pillars. Do you mind maybe kindly explain each one?
Okay, but briefly, we've got reconciliation. You know, in order for South Africans to move forward, we need to reconcile, you know, the atrocities of the past. You would know that the vast majority were treated unjustly simply because of the laws that were quite oppressive. So today we do see people, you know, women, for instance, attaining such powerful positions in companies, you know, that shows that things have changed. Because back then it was 70% men in every aspect of life and 30% women.
Apartheid, batho ba bangata mo Afrika Borwa ne ba sutlele haholo ebile ne ba se dumela ho etsa di choices tse itseng. Batho ba bangata he ba phetse mo mahaeng ebile ne ba arohanya ka lebaka la mmala wa letlalo la bona. Ka momora hore apartheid e fele, batho ba bangata ba ile ba thuta ko mahaeng ba tlo dula mo ditoropo hore ba tlo kgona ho fumana mesebetsi and equal opportunities. Urbanization yona ke yona ntho e etsang hore re affecte in terms of housing and community mo Africa Borwa ka lebaka la di-service tse seng ngata haholo in towns and cities. Ntho ena e entseng hore batho ba dulang ko mahaeng ba sotlele ho feta ka lebaka la hore ne ba sena mesebetsi bona. The speed and scale of urbanization ke yona e entseng hore ho be le di-challenges ka mohara environment and housing.
All right, so this is the entrance.
Yeah, this is the entrance.
Nice one. So I'm seeing a little sign over there. Isho ukuthi ticket lakho uma ungena la liyakutshela randomly ukuthi ungena kuma whites or non-whites. Why is that?
Okay, the whole idea ukwenza abantu ukuthi bakhone ukunderstand ukuthi separation, it was something that was for real. So ungena kwethu ngokuhluka kweminyango nangokuhluka kweinhlanga. You'll get to understand ukuthi how it felt being black, how it felt being white. So back then it was, you know, highly impossible for black people to walk around without pass books. Okay, so you are going to see description of dom pass. So ipoisa melunga approach at any given time likbuze siya ipi dom pass yakho mohluleka ukuyikhipha. It means ula South Africa ngokungekho emthethweni. It was always a fast trip to jail.
So lelanga leli baluleke kanjani ku-youth intsha yamanje?
Libaluleke kakhulu siswami, because going back to the past, iningi labantu mukungavunyelwa ukuthi livote. So mina now njengoba si youth, back then sasinga exist, you know, when we're not going to cast off our vote, but today we do have a chance ukuthi siyoma laphayana sikhona ukuthi sikhethe umongameli ongasimela la eSouth Africa. So that's one of the significance of the importance yalelanga leli langa 27.
So do people get upset when they walk through this place?
Certainly, people get upset, mixed emotions.
Sure. All right, cool. Ngicela ushele kabanzi ngaleni ndawo.
Okay, inhloso yami ukuthi siqhubeke size kule ndawo, it's because of during apartheid regime there was lots of injustices that were committed. Mobheka phezulu, you get to see ama-nooses and it shows ukuthi abantu babanqunu, they were hanged. People were hung because of sabotage. So many of them were hung and buried in mass graves, which up until to date, science or my exhumation, abantu basavunjulwa emathuneni lawa that are known as mass graves. And lana, you can see the number as well as the names of those whom were executed. I just need to point out a family. Yakavula ndlela umalume nobaba namadodana wakhe amathathu, they were executed simultaneously esikhathi esisodwa. Ingakho laphayana sibonisa isithombe esitshengisa ama-gallows, because 6 people could be hanged in one go. So in a nutshell, and the moral of the story is, today we live freely in South Africa as not death penalty because of our government realized in the past there were lots of mistakes. Some of the people that were hanged, abanye, they were not even guilty, such as Solomoni Mahlangu, you know. So it goes to show how atrocious and cruel the regime was.
Commemorating elections to 1994, ANC yona ile ya tla ntho ba bitsang gore ke Reconstruction and Development Program, aka RDP. Ntho yona e tsho gore ntho yona e shebana le the South African Socio-Economic Policy Framework. The ANC yona chief aim ya teng gore ba lokise the immense socio-economic problems gore ba had includes over 1.1 million between 1994 and 2001. Ntona e hono thusa batho ba 5 million gore ba fumana dintlo, and an estimated 12.5 million South Africans ba le ba fumana proper housing. RDP yona ntse e tswela pele e etsa di-services tsa electricity, metsi, telecommunications, transport, healthcare, education, le sanitation.
Yo. All right, so la kwenzakalani butwami?
Okay, this is what it's called solitary confinement, ikulugutu. You know, the injustice took its greater toll because during the apartheid regime, the laws would permit police to solitary confine umuntu as long as they want. You know, 180 days a person could spend here. Uwini Madikizela Mandela spent about 491 days in solitary confinement. So you can imagine how torturous that is.
Sure, now it's really amazing, Mapethu, how far South Africa has come as a country. I mean, from Abantu Bapila in oppression to today, where anyone and everyone can participate in a democracy.
Yes, guys, so tell us, what do you think about today's topic? And what do you also think about the Constitution of South Africa? Hit us up with your thoughts on social media. We're going to take a shot at break. We'll be back.
TOMz.
Welcome back from the commercial break. Mzansi, you are still watching the biggest and the best side take show in the land. This is, of course, TOMz, right? Yeah? On SABC 1, Mzansi for sure. Freedom Day and all the events that made this day possible.
Yes, celebrating this day, we are visiting the Apartheid Museum and we're learning a lot of cool stuff. What happened on the 27th of April? With that being said, let's go back.
All right, so 1994, so la kwenzakalani ngeBhutwana?
Okay, this is one of the most very important because you get to see black people for the first time to have a chance to cast their vote. So kune line ejengisayo how long it was for them to wait in that queue in order for them to cast their vote for the first time.
So, on this day, so if freedom achieve on that day or later then?
Oh, okay, I think that's a good question. If freedom was achieved that day, especially the freedom of movement, because for the first time we get to see blacks and white lined up together. You know, Gwangena preference, because in the past, white people were, first preference in every aspect of life. But Siabona that day, that they were, normal. Things were normal, everyone was treated equally. So it was achieved that day.
Sure. All right, cool. So Swami, so that does it for our Freedom Day namhlanje. Since it's TOMz ngilethela ekhaya, mina ngifuna ukwazi uzizwa kanjani khona manje.
I'm so excited because TOMz ngilethela to learn more about the youth apartheid in 1976 and ngibonge museum for ukugcinela such things because besingekho, so now at least we know what begins in 1976. Yeah.
All right, cool. Nice one. So I'm now bafethu sifundile namhlanje into ebaleke kakhulu about all the activities that actually led us to Freedom Day. Siyazi ke bafethu besi oppressed lokho ekudala kodwa manje bafethu we are free. We can vote as blacks as yonke irace namhlanje. So thank you so much to the Apartheid Museum, and of course keep watching TOMz bafethu and tell us how you are spending your Freedom Day namhlanje. From myself and Siswami
Zandile,
we out of here. Asam Siswami. Alright, Team Zanti Nako, if it's that time again for the TOMz quiz. You too can also play along on our social media pages. Do the right thing on social media. And of course, let's play.
Dumelang kaofela TOMzers. Let's about rekgethile haholo horna ebile re le rata haholo, and that is why in today's episode re le ra tshekela thuto pele secondary school. Let's to have some fun with you guys. Science and technology. Lights, camera, and action. Are you ready to experience the ultimate edutainment? A focus group as TOMz. That will empower the learners and keep them motivated. Career guidance. It's cool to be smart, guys, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. We wouldn't be TOMz can't rebel the dance off challenge.
Alright, Mzansi, both teams have chosen their...
We tested their knowledge with the TOMz quiz where we saw Team B winning the first round.
Alright, congratulations, D is definitely correct.
Right to the second round, a grade 11 learner over knocking everyone out. The speed round master.
Through to the speed round master. Now put the exact same pattern. On top of a small one, right? You have 2 minutes to do exactly that. And Oma and you'll stand a chance to guest present on SABC 1. How does that make you feel?
Excited.
Alright, cool. Okay, 2 minutes wako uqala right about njengamanje. An awesome prize of being a guest presenter is at stake, so Uputwami knows exactly what he's doing, right?
All you have to do is email tomz@sabc.co.za.
It's high five to you. That was really awesome, Putwami. Oishayile into yako in 47 seconds. How are you feeling?
I'm elated.
You elated?
Yeah.
Nazog is elated. All right, cool. So ufuna ubingelela bani esikoleni noma ekhaya?
Yeah, ngathi dumilisa babaka, papaka, esistrala ka Free State. Yeah, lonke umuntu ngizini.
All right, nice one.
With the history of South Africa and the events that led to this historical day, the 27th of April is a day that is celebrated by many to remember all the people that actually fought for our freedom. What's happening in the future?
Freedom Day ke letsatsi le leng gore mo naheng ya rona re le re ba le constitution e leng gore mo Afrika Borwa e lwantshana le racism le economic inequality. Letsatsi la tokollehe le aha citizenry mo hara naha ya rona ebile e tlosana le racism, inequality ebile e kgona ho promota ditokolo tsa batho ba rona ka lebaka la constitution ya rona mo Afrika Borwa. South Africa, however, ntse e shebana le di-challenges tse ngata ka lebaka la poverty, unemployment, crime and violence, racism and sexism. Bobo kabosong ba rona he ntse re tlo ba le di-citizens tse leng gore di responsible haholo ebile le tlo buisana le leadership ya rona re tlo kgona ho thusa diketekete tsa batho gore le bona ba be le bokamoso bo lokileng.
Hi, I'm Zanti. We've come to the end of the show. I hope that you guys have learned just as much as we did, namhlanje, because ngiyakutshela mfana ne, i-Freedom Day mina sengiyabona ukuthi kahle kahle usuku olubaleke kakhulu, especially to us as South Africans. Kubalekile ukuthi lolu suku silibungaze and futhi singabakhohlwa ke labantu that were also involved in the uprising. With that being said, bafethu, do remember that the conversation still carries on social media. On Facebook, we are TOMz, on Twitter at TOMz_SABC_1.
Yes, happy Freedom Day to you. Happy Freedom Day to you too as well. To keep tabs on the show, it's easy. All you have to do is go onto our website, www.sabceducation.co.za/TOMZ, or you can simply catch me on Twitter. I am Fresh by Caddy.
And if it gets dull and boring on that side, you can hop on over onto the fresh and the cool side, which is my side, of course, at IMC_G. With that being said, goodbye. Please do stick around to see what's happening on the next episode of Teenagers on a Mission.
Bye.
On the next episode of Teenagers on a Mission. Re kopane le Sihlo o tswang ko Sihle's Brewery bona hore hantle kgwebo ya hae ya o etsa coffee e karile o kae le hore o nahane jwang ka yona. Re bona hore restaurant ya Sihle e kgona jwang to have a cool menu e leng re kgona ho fa batho a delicious coffee. Re bona hore science ya entrepreneurship yona hantle e sebetsa jwang. Re kgona ho fumana tsebo ka entrepreneurship le hore hantle e qadile ho kae. O ska lebala ho shebella Teenagers on a Mission ka Thursday and Friday ka office mo SABC 1 Mr. Fisher.